सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Om. Chapter 18, verse number 2. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Kāmyānām karmanām nyāsam Sannyāsam kavayo viduhu Sarva karma phalatyāgam प्राहुस्त्यागं विचक्षणाः त्याज्यं दोषवदित्येके कर्म प्राहुर्मनीषिणः यज्ञदानतपः कर्म न त्याज्यमिति चापरे. Lord Krishna dealing with the topic of sannyasa based on the Arjuna's question. Arjuna asked in the first shloka, Sannyasasya tattvam ichchami veditum. Veditum means I desire to know. Veditum ichchami. Ichchami means I desire. What I desire? I desire to know. Veditum. Vididhatu. Veditum ichchami. I want to know. I desire to know. What I desire to know? Sannyasam. About sannyasa, I want to know. It's a tattvam ichchami. What is the nature of that sannyasa? Swarupam. Tattvam means swarupam. What is the exact meaning of sannyasa? Tattva means nature. It's swarupam. I want to know not just like that, prithak, distinctly. I want to know distinctly. Very clearly in artham. Not just vaguely what is sannyasa. I am not interested in that because I heard from many people. But I want to know from you very clearly, distinctly. That's called prithak. Based on that question, Lord Krishna answering, before he is going to present his answer, Lord Krishna presenting the views of others, what other people think about the sannyasa, what is their opinion. He presents that, and later he gives answer. That answer also directly he will not give to Arjuna. He gives an implied answer. You have to see the depth of that answer. That is very difficult. That's why Shankaracharya Bhashyam is very, very helpful in these places. What Lord Krishna said first, different opinions of three groups of people we saw in the last class. What are those three opinions? First opinion, first group of people say, sannyasa means kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Nyasa means renunciation. Nyas dhatu. Nyasam, renunciation. Renunciation means sannyasa. What is that sannyasa? Kamyanam karmanam. Kamyam means Karma means action. Those actions performed for their material benefits. Ihaloka and amutra. Material benefits means in this janma, in this loka, I want to get so many things. That list is very big, I need not tell. I want this, that, and so many things. That is called kamya karma. Not only here, amutra. Here, not only here, iha, amutra, even higher lokas also I want. Swarga loka, phalam, punya, phalam, all these what? Amutra phalam. This is called kamya karma. Doing karma with some sankalpa. That is called kamya karma. Why I am doing this? I want so and so. This is called kamya karma. Renouncing this kamya karma is called sannyasa. Group number 1. Group number 1. This is called sannyasa, Arjuna, some kavayaha viduhu. Kavayaha means well-learned people, kavayaha. The sages understand in this manner. Viduhu. Kavayaha viduhu means they know sannyasa is this. Renouncing those selfish motivated actions. Selfishly motivated actions are called kamya karma. What about group number 2? That is in 3rd shloka. Tyajyam doshavad iti eke. Eke means another group of people. Eke prahuhu. Another group of people say prahuhu. Who are they? Manishinaha. They are also not ordinary people, wise people. Manishinaha. Wise people. They also say what? Tyajyam karma doshavatuna. It is very, very defective. Give up karma like a hot potato. Give up action. It is a bondage. It is caused for a bondage. Golden chain and iron chain. Punya karma is like a golden bondage. Papa karma is like a iron bondage. Both are bondage only. If I tie your hands with a golden chain or iron chain, what is the difference? Tied only. You cannot move. Freedom is restricted. Whether it is golden chain or iron chain. In Arab countries and all, they give punishment very severely. Not like in our country. Law and order very, very, very strict there. Even the emperor commit a mistake, they remove his head with golden sword. Ade ordinary soldier panna iron sword. But emperor no. Therefore ordinary sword you should not use. What sword you have to use? Golden. Golden use pannalum, iron use pannanu, tala out, head is out. Is it not? Similarly, one group of people, second group of people say, this karma is dosham. Any karma, it binds the person. Therefore, doshavatu tyajyam. Any dosham, any mistake, error, what we do? Give up immediately, without batting your eyes. Some people say, give up karma, that karma is not at all good. Doshavatu eke karma tyajyam iti ahuhu. Prahuhu, here prahuhu. They say, Manishinaha. This is second group. Now it's clear. Then third group, Sarva karma phalatyagam tyagam vichakshanaha prahuhu. Second shloka, second line. So, jumbled, no? Second shloka and third shloka you have to understand carefully. ஒரு ஸ்லோகம் புரியறதே கஷ்டம். இப்போ லார்டு கிருஷ்ணா கம்பைனிங் second shloka and third shloka and making the two shlokas into 3 groups అండ్ 3 గ్రూప్స్లో కూడా ஒரு 2 గ్రూప్స్ வந்து சந்நியாசம் பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்க, ஒரு குரூப் வந்து தியாகம் பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்க. So second line of second shloka talk about tyaga. Why Arjuna asked about sannyasa and tyaga? Prithak, distinction between sannyasa and tyaga. So Lord Krishna has to answer. What is the tyaga? Sarva karma phala tyagam. Renouncing the results of action. Of all actions, not one or two. Renouncing, tyaga means renunciation. Renouncing the results of all your actions, that means without having any attachment and artham. Give up attachment towards the results of any action. It's called sarva karma phala tyagam. You can understand easily. Sarva means entire, complete. Karma means action, duties. Phala means results. Tyagam means renunciation. Sarva karma phala tyagam. How simple? Sanskrit. So simple, no? Sarva, because you are studying 18th chapter. Sarva karma phala tyagam. Tyagam vichakshanaha prahu. Tyagam iti. You have to supply. Tyagam iti. It is called tyagam, sacrifice, renunciation. Who says? Vichakshanaha prahu. So first nemo kavayaha. First group. Second group emo manishinaha. Third group emo vichakshanaha. All are intelligent people. See, Lord Krishna, how much respect he is giving. Whenever you are presenting others' opinion, this is their opinion, they think. We should not look down upon them. Later you may ignore their answer, right or not, you agree with them or not, it is your opinion, personal opinion. But when you are talking about other people introducing, you have to respect them. Kavayaha, vichakshanaha, manishinaha. Lord Krishna is going to say, ella poyidan. All are wrong finally. அது சொல்லறதுக்கு முன்னாடி கூட ஸ்வீட்டாக சொல்லணும். சத்தியம் ப்ரூயாத் பிரியம் ப்ரூயாத். பிரியமா சொல்லணும். சத்தியம் சொல்லும் போது கூட பிரியமா சொல்லணும். பிரியமானது ஒரு சொல்லி அப்புறம் அது பொய்தாப்பான்னு சொல்லணும். We should know how to talk. Lord Krishna is very, very great expert in that. This shows vichakshanaha, kavayaha, manishinaha. என்ன இதெல்லாம் டிஃபரன்ஸ் என்ன? Sannyasa is equal to tyaga. He is going to say that only finally. There is no difference between both, three of them. Now let us see sarva karma phala tyagam. Last class I know you are all very much confused. I was presenting 3 groups. I saw your faces. அப்போ புரிஞ்சு போச்சு எனக்கு. That's why I am very detailed way I am trying to explain. I will try my best now also. First group ke third group ke enna difference na? Some students asked me immediately. I am very happy you are all thinking at least. எனக்கு very ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருந்தது. சர்வகர்ம பலத்யாகம்னு நிஷ்காமம் தானே. இப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் குரூப் வந்து காமியானாம் கர்மணாம் நியாசம்னு சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அதே நிஷ்காமம் ஆயிடும். இதே நிஷ்காமம் தானே, எதுக்கு தனி குரூப்பு? சம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஆஸ்க்டு மீ. So immediately if I answer also they cannot grasp. I gave time, 15 days time. Even though I know the answer, 15 days time so that mind is freshly available now. Okay. So after listening 1 hour class, manas konjam gajibijia irukum. Okay. Jig joga irukum. Ipo konjam you are very much ready. See, first group வந்து talking about karma sannyasa. Okay. இது வந்து பல சந்நியாசம். That's right only. Nishkama karma alone is phala sannyasam. Phala sannyasam alone is that nishkama karma. That is true. You have understood. That means I have communicated properly in Ardham. Okay. You have understood nicely. And I am very happy I have communicated something. Now, here, in what vision we have to see, அந்த சந்நியாசங்கிறது வந்து கர்ம சந்நியாசம். அங்கே கர்மா இஸ் ஹைலைட்டட். ஹியர் வந்து பலம் இஸ் ஹைலைட்டட். அவ்வளோதான் டிஃபரன்ஸ். தெர் இஸ் மச் டிஃபரன்ஸ். ஹியர் பலம் இஸ் ஹைலைட்டட். பலம் ரினவுன்ஸ் பண்ண தியாகம்னு பெயர் சில பேர் வச்சிருக்கான். கர்மா ரினவுன்ஸ் பண்ண காமிய கர்மா ரினவுன்ஸ் பண்ண அதுக்கு சந்நியாசம்னு பெயர் வச்சிருக்கான். அவ்வளோதான். ஐ ஹோப் இட் இஸ் லிட்டில் பிட் கிளியர். ஓகே, வி ஷுட் சி கர்ம சந்நியாச பல சந்நியாச, அதுக்கு பேர் தனித்தனியாக வச்சிருக்கான். அவ்வளோதான். ஓகே, now once you see the whole chapter you can get more clarity in this. Once you listen to the Krishna's whole opinion. Okay, now let us understand three groups. First group வந்து காமிய கர்ம சந்நியாசா is called sannyasa. Second group says renounce the karma as a mistake, dosha, error. That is called real sannyasa, they say. Third group says renouncing the karma phalam is sannyasa, tyagam. So two groups talking about sannyasa, one group talking about the tyaga. Now you have to see இது ஒரு போர்ஷன். இப்போ the question is sannyasam, first group and second group, they are talking about sannyasa, either total renunciation, kamyanam karmanam nyasam, kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Sannyasa only we are talking. Ange kamya karma sannyasa, inge doshavath karma sannyasa, total sannyasa. Now question is hidden there. In the first group lo, second group lo, the question is arising here now. These two groups are talking about partial renunciation or total renunciation. In the answer lone innor question is hidden. Partial renunciation or total renunciation. Total renunciation of karma, partial renunciation of karma is the question now. Okay? Some people talk about total renunciation. Some people talk about partial renunciation of karma. Partial renunciation of action, first group. Second group talking about total renunciation of action, they are talking. Okay? The partial renunciation and the first group you have to connect to third sloka, second line. Yajna dana tapah karma na tyajam iti cha apare. That kavayaha viduhu kamyanam karmanam nyasam. They say partially you can renounce karma. What partial karma you have to renounce? Nishiddha karma, kamya karma, prayaschitta karma you can avoid. Prayaschitta karma konjam vechukko. Nishiddha karma drop immediately. Okay, kamya karma slowly drop. Okay, prayaschitta karma slowly drop. இது புரியுறதோ? இந்த கர்மா எல்லாம் புரியணும். ஆமா, இல்லைன்னா நம்ம பிராரப்த கர்மா ஆயிடும். அது Nishiddha karma means prohibited actions, that which are in the Shastra, drop them immediately. Don't think whether to drop or not. Suram na pibet, dhumapanam na kuryat, mamsam na bhakshayet. Drop immediately. Nishiddha karma. Then second thing is what? Kamya karma. I want house, I want a job, I want good health, I want car, I want a bungalow, I want this and that, kamya karma. But get them, but slowly reduce them, gradually drop them. Then prayaschitta karma is that is kamya karma, second one. Prayaschitta karma is what? That dosha is there, this dosha is there, naga dosha there, and rahu dosha, kuja dosha, என்னென்னமோ தோஷங்கள் இருக்கு இல்லையா? அதுக்காக பிராயஷ்சித்த remedial rituals, remedial activities, பிராயஷ்சித்த கர்மம். So some people வருஷத்துல 6 months பிராயஷ்சித்த கர்மமக்கே போயிடும். என்ன இந்த வருஷம் அங்கே போயிட்டு வரணும் சுவாமினி, இங்கே வருஷம் அந்த போயிட்டு வரணும், அங்கே போயிட்டு வரணும். ஏன்னா எல்லாம் அந்த குருக்கள் சொல்லியிருக்காரு பிராயசித்த கர்மா பண்ண சொல்லினார். சாஸ்திரம் சேஸ் விட சொல்லலை, பட் டோன்ட் ஸ்பெண்ட் யுவர் ஹோல் டைம் எனர்ஜி இன் பிராயசித்த கர்மா. Gradually you reduce. Lord Krishna says you do that. Nishiddha karma you avoid, kamya karma you reduce, then prayaschitta karma also gradually reduce. Then what you should not give up? Yajna, dana, tapah, karma, partial actions, these are called partial. Give up those actions, partial renunciation. Yajna danam tapah karma. Yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma, natyajyam. Never give up. This is called partial renunciation. புரியுறது? அப்பா, I hope I am communicating. Okay? எனக்கு புரியுறது. I hope you are also understanding. That means yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma are very important and பகவான் சொல்ல போறார் இப்போ. அதை விடக்கூடாது. நிஷித்த கர்மா, பிராயசித்த கர்மா, காமிய கர்மா விடணும். விடும்போது ஒன்று உடனே விடணும், ஒன்று கிராஜுவலாக விடணும், ஒன்று கிராஜுவலாக விடணும். அப்போ பார்ஷியல் ரினன்சியேஷன், பார்ஷியல் இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷன். எது பார்ஷியல் இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷனு? அது ஜாக்கிரதையை போட்டுக்கணும். அதில் இது போடக்கூடாது. இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷன் அது பண்ணி இதை அவாய்ட் பண்ணக்கூடாது, ரொம்ப மோசமாயிடும். எது இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷன் பண்ணணும், எது அவாய்ட் பண்ணணும் தெரியணும். நிஷித்த கர்மா, காமிய கர்மா, பிராயசித்த கர்மா அவாய்ட். ஓகே. திஸ் வாட் கர்மா? யஜ்ஞதான தப கர்மா கண்டிப்பா கம்பல்சரியா பண்ணணும். அதுதான் இப்போ பார்ஷியல் ரினன்சியேஷன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் குரூப். செகண்ட் குரூப் சேஸ் டோட்டல் ரினன்சியேஷன். Give up totally. And third group says give up phala tyagam. Only phala you give up, not karma. That's our third group. That is called tyaga. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we'll read the fourth shloka. Nischayam shrunu me tatra त्यागे भरत सत्तमा. त्यागो हि पुरुष व्याघ्रम् त्रिविधः सम्प्रकीर्तितः. So implication we should extract here. Implication. So indirectly Lord Krishna giving the answer. How? Tatra. First he is addressing, boosting up that Arjuna's the moral character, moral what you can call personality. Bharata Sattama. Superlative degree. Sattama. You are the best among Bharata Vamsha anartham. Bharata Sattama. Great among the Bharata Vamsha. Tatra tyage me nischayam shrunu. Tyage, in that tyaga word you have asked. Tatra, in that, with regard to that tyaga, me nischayam shrunu. Listen, me and my. Nischayam means my verdict, my conclusion. My verdict or my conclusion. Shrunu. May you listen. May you listen my conclusion or verdict with regard to tyaga. What is that my conclusion? He says in the second line. Hey Purusha Vyaghra. He is again addressing Arjuna. Purusha Vyaghra. Vyaghram enna lion. Vyaghram enna tiger. Puli. Okay. Puli. That is Simham. So Vyaghram enna puli. Tiger. Okay. Purusha Vyaghra, you are like a tiger among men. Purusha Vyaghra. Purusha Vyaghra. Purusha Sreshtha ityartha. Vyaghra means don't think, imagine. Okay. Arjuna looks like a puli. Arjuna is a Sreshtha Purusha ityartha. Sreshtha. Fearless, and just as the tiger is fearless, strong, powerful, Arjuna is also strong, powerful. Simho Manavaka అని சொல்லுவான். ఆంధ్ర కేసరి అన్న సింహో మానవక అన్న దట్ బాయ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ లయన్ అన్న అని అర్థం. లయన్ మాదిరి కరేజియస్ అండ్ స్ట్రాంగ్ అండ్ బోల్డ్ అని అర్థం. దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్. సో పురుషరత్నం అని అర్థం. పురుషరత్నం. జస్ట్ యాజ్ ఇన్ నారీ రత్నం అని சொல்லுவேன் అమాంగ్ విమెన్. సో నారీ రత్నం లైక్ ఎ డైమండ్ అని சொன்ன மாதிரி పురుష వ్యాఘ్ర. ఓ అర్జున స్పైడర్ మ్యాన్ మాదిరి టైగర్ మ్యాన్ అని అర్థం. టైగర్ మ్యాన్. టైగర్ లైక్ టైగర్ అమాంగ్ మెన్ అని అర్థం. పురుష వ్యాఘ్ర. త్యాగి. త్యాగి మీన్స్ regarding renunciation, tyagi, who is tyagi? Tyaga, tyago hi, tyagaha hi, trividaha samprakirtitaha. The answer, what Arjuna asked. What is sannyasa? What is tyaga? That alone you have to give answer. What he says, answer. Tyaga means 3 types. Tyagam is in 3 types. Renunciation is divided into 3 categories. Anartham. Tyago hi trividhaha. Tyagaha trividhaha smritaha. Parikirtitaha. Samprakirtitaha. Samyak prakirtitaha. Said by great acharyas. That's why it is called kirtanam. Namma peshina kirtanam kadiyadu. If great people open their mouth, whatever comes, that is really a great thing, no? Samprakirtitaha. They praised, they glorified. Tyagi. Tyagaha hi trividaha iti, said by great acharyas. Renunciation is indeed said to be 3-fold. That is the meaning. Okay, now 5th shloka we will read. What are those 3-fold? Yajna dana tapah karma na tyajyam karyameva tat. Yajno danam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. Very, very nice shloka. 3 types of sadhanas Lord Krishna is unfolding here, which are very, very, very important for Vedic religion. Actually, this Hindu religion name is not there. This came after Britishers when they came. Even though that Hindu name is there, in our previous Puranas it is there. But this name popularized by the Britishers. Our matam is Vaidika matam. Sanatana dharma or Vaidika matam. Vedic religion. Why it is called a Vedic religion? A religion which is based on, whose foundation is based on, deep rooted in Vedas. That is why it is called Vedic religion or Vedic society. In this Vedic society, what are the 3-fold sadhanas are highlighted? Yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma. These 3 are the pillars of Vedic society. These 3 duties are the pillars of Vedic society. The Vedic whole culture, entire Vedic culture is based on these three pillars in the form of sadhanas, in the form of duties. Sadhana is that a beautiful, you can extract here the corollaries. Sadhana means. Means is that which helps you to reach a destination. See, these are all creativity you have to develop. You can't find in any commentaries, books and all. You have to see the whole vision. A means, a car or scooter, anything is a means through which you reach a destination. It is called a means. Car is a sadhanam. Scooter is a sadhanam. By pen is a sadhana. Writing, the whole book is available. No? Your notes is available. Pen is sadhana. Similarly, yajna is a sadhanam to a person, that which takes a person as a sadhanam. It is a pillar as well as a sadhanam on which you build a big palace like moksha. Moksha sadhanam, parama purushartha sadhanam. It is a duty. A duty, yajna karma is a duty. Karma means duty. Yajna karma means performing, worshipping the Lord is my duty. They are called Pancha Mahayajnas. It's called Pancha Mahayajna duty. Shastra says it comes under sadhana. Duties comes under sadhana. So you have to come along with me. So I am presenting in such a great vision, broad vision. So if you also follow me, I am very happy. Okay. Means sadhana, that which takes you to the higher goal. Here, doing is a karma, an action. That action, duty, is a means for me to get parama purushartha. What is the connection between karma, doing duty, towards my society? Panchamaha-yajnas are nothing but duty towards my grand ancestors, duty towards my worship towards God, and my worship towards other fellow beings, my worship to that other human beings. Worship in the sense duty. Duty is worship. Worship is duty for us. Enna Swamini, neenga mattu solreel appadina. Ille. That is the exact attitude, perception of our people. Romba abstract porono. Ille. This is, we have to understand. Then only you can connect it. Yajna, dana, tapah, karma, natyajam, Bhagavan said. That karma is a sadhanam. Here Bhagavan said, in that 5th shloka he says, Yajna, dana, tapah, karma, natyajam, karyam eva tat. Karyam eva means this, he is emphasizing more on that Yajna, dana, tapah, karma. Karyameva, panda vendidida, compulsory anartham. Panchamaha-yajnas, one should not give up. Daiva puja, one should not give up. Any day, every day, whatever way, in a big level or a small level, do puja. Wear that mark, chandanam from Bhagavan. Put akshitai, put Bhagavan's, that is, even flower from the Lord. After puja, you take that prasada. Daiva puja. Every day, morning and evening. Similarly, Rishi Yajna. Chanting Parayanam every day. Some stotrams you have to do. That is Rishi Yajnam. Every day. Compulsory. Natyajam. Swamini, இன்னைக்கு today busy இருக்கேன். நாளைக்கு பண்ணட்டமா இன்னைக்கு சேர்த்தேன். நான் சொல்றேன் இன்னைக்கு நாளைக்கு ஒரே வாட்டி நாளைக்கு சாப்பிடு. இன்னைக்கு சாப்பிடாதே பிஸியா இருக்கேன்னு. அம்மோ இல்லை சுவாமினி, ஐ கான்ட் சர்வைவ். Physically you can't survive, but if you give up this yajna, dana, tapa, karma, spiritually you can't survive. If you want to survive spiritually, you have to think about your inner growth. Because this is visible, weakness is visible. But spiritually you are missing something that is not visible. Adrishtam adi, not drishtam. But Shastra says, even though it is adrishtam, not visible, but don't give up. You are missing. Every day do Daiva Puja. Do Namaskara, one shloka chant. Do Atma Pradakshana at least. Gudikku poi, koyilukku poi pradakshana panna mudiyala, inge panna Atma Pradakshana. Bhagavan Puja panna. Remember your ancestors. Offer to them. And remember your Rishi Parampara and serve to that whole humanity. Serve to the whole, at least your family members. Now serve pandra. That's why our society never encourage fight for rights. Our Vedic society, Vedic religion never encourage people to fight for rights. Ours is not a right-based approach. What is our approach? Duty-based approach. Duty towards my children, duty towards my husband, duty towards my wife, duty towards my parents, duty towards my ancestors, my duty. What is the secret? The secret is in the well-being of others. When I am doing my duty, I am taking care of well-being of others. When I am taking well-being of others, my well-being is hidden. சொல்றதுக்கு ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு சுவாமி, கேட்கறதுக்கு இன்னும் இனிமையா இருக்கு. But this is the foundation of Vedic society. Duty-based approach alone is healthy approach. All countries are facing the melting down problem, global melting down. All are because of right-based societies. They are. In any trivial situations also, our country is able to withstand and able to come up with the full source again because of duty-based. That's why till today they say in America, I am listening from them, our Indian people are doing a lot of hard work there. They are doing a lot of hard work. Of course, here also we are doing hard work. There also they are doing hard work. Because it is our duty to do. Because I am contributing the society, my family, I am contributing. Every person contributing to his family, he is contributing to whom? To the society. Each family put together what? Society. So every person contributing to one's own family, husband or wife, wife need not fight for rights with her husband. Husband need not fight for his rights with his wife. Children need not fight for their rights with parents. Parents need not fight for their rights with children. Children do their duties, they are fulfilling their parents' rights. If parents are doing their duties, they are fulfilling the rights of the children. Husband is doing his duty towards his wife, he is fulfilling the right of his wife. Wife is doing her duty towards husband, she is fulfilling the right of her husband. This is called well-being. Well-being. So, others' well-being is my well-being. Others' well-being is my well-being. This will not come just by listening one lecture or two lectures. You have to live in this culture. The whole culture, Vedic society has to soak into your blood. It has to become spontaneous, natural to your lifestyle. Otherwise, one day or other, one point of time, you will struggle mentally, emotionally. Once you struggle emotionally or mentally, there is no possibility of internal growth. If there is no internal growth stagnation take place, there is no scope for spiritual growth. If there is no spiritual growth, the person can never have peace of mind. Therefore, what? Never say to your husband or to your children, I am giving lot of time to you, I am caring you, I am taking care of you, I am only helping you. Never tell them. I am happy this opportunity I have got to serve my children, to serve my parent, to serve my husband, to serve my wife. I am happy. To serve my guru, to serve my society. This is a contribution really. Fortunate people only will get that opportunity. Unfortunate people won't get. Because fortunate people recognize that is fortune. Fortunate people recognize that duty is a fortune. Otherwise, they grumble. They murmur. They are doing duty. But fighting with, for what? Rights. நானே எப்படி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கணுமா என்ன, நீங்க கூட கொஞ்சம் பண்ணுங்க. One word is enough to say how much time it will take. Half minute. But how much growth you are missing. Spiritual growth. That's why Bharata Nari is that woman, Indian woman especially, we know how to serve. We don't know how to demand. We try to pretend to demand, but we fail. We can't. Impossible that is. Once you are born, brought up in this country, even gents also like that. What to talk of women? It is in triple, four, you can say much more in women. That is called Indian Vedic society. I want to just give how Vedic society was. That's why still today Vedic society is standing on that Vedic base. India is still alive with these values because of that is still alive. Because still Bhagavad Gita is going on. How? What is the proof? You are all here to listen. Why? Because there is a value. How do you know? Lord Krishna says, Yajna dana tapah karma karyam eva tat. At the temples you see heavy crowd everywhere. Social service organizations going on. Still families are intact. Family system is going on. That itself is a proof. Yajna, dana, tapah, karma are going on. So therefore, what is our society? Duty-based approach society, a healthy society. Okay? We are not slaves, we are not doormats by doing our duty. Understand? We are not doormats. If they don't understand the value of our duty, it is not our mistake. The other person's mistake. Is not maturity is not there, that's all. He recognizes after 2 decades, that is a different matter. But we need not. Therefore, what Lord Krishna says, never give up yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma, kartavyam. Kartavyam is what? Duty. Ye pancha maha yajnam, ye and the pair kuduthirukkom puriyarda. In the pancha maha karma, yajna karma, dana karma, tapah karma. Dana karma means what? First, yajna karma means your duty towards the society. Yajnam. Why it is called yajnam? Hey, whatever you are doing, your duty towards fellow beings, contribution towards family, society, how can you call it as yajnam? Yajnam means homa kondam, adha yajnam anna. Appadilla. Yajnam anna, doing your family duty, taking care of your children is called yajnam. Kartavyam karma, panna vendiya karma, yedi pandriyo, adik yajnam anartha. Another important point. Okay. Kartavyam, panna vendiya karma, vihitam karma, niyatam karma, compulsory actions if I do, it will come under yajna. Okay? It comes under yajna. Once it comes under yajna, యజ్ఞ కర్మ, దాన కర్మ. దానం కూడా పండ వేండియ కర్తవ్యం కర్మ, దాన కర్మ, చారిటీ. తపః కర్మ, మోడరేషన్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ తపః కర్మ. కర్తవ్యం కర్మ, తపః కర్తవ్యం కర్మ, దానం కర్తవ్యం కర్మ. కర్తవ్యం మస్ట్ బి డన్, షుడ్ బి డన్. తవ్య ప్రత్యయ వందాలే తవ్యం అని అర్థం. తవ్యం అన్న பண்ணு, கமாண்ட், ஆர்டர், ஆக்ஞா. பை ஹூம்? பை லார்ட். அந்த தவ்யம் வந்தாலே ஆர்டர் அர்த்தம். கமாண்ட்மெண்ட், இன்ஜங்ஷன், பிரிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் given by the Lord. That prescription, tavyam, kartavyam. Once you do as a kartavyam, but wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Why? Shastra says, I respect Shastra. Because Shastra came from the Lord, I worship the Lord, therefore I follow His commandments. If you do wholeheartedly, without any murmuring inside, with full happiness, joy, if you do, that will become yajnam. It is called Pancha Maha Yajnam. Pancha Maha Karma ni sollalam illiyo? Illaya? பஞ்சமகா கர்மான்னு சொல்லலாமே. கர்மான்னு சொல்லலாமே. யஜ்ஞானி ஏன் சொல்றார் பகவான்னா, நீ ஹோல் ஹார்ட்டடாக பண்ணிட்டான்னா அது யஜ்ஞம் ஆயிடும். அந்த மகாபாரதத்தில் ஒரு ஸ்டோரி தெரியுமோ, அந்த ஸ்குரில் ஸ்டோரி. ஸ்குரில் இல்லை, மவுஸ். மவுஸ், முங்கிஸ். அந்த மவுஸ் தானே, அது என்ன பேர்? மங்கூஸ். ஓகே, மங்கூஸ். ஒரு பிராமணன் ஹவுஸில் போய் அந்த மங்கூஸ், when it is eating some food, one part of the body became gold. Right side gold, left side ordinary skin. என்ன அந்த மங்கூஸுக்கு ஒரே ஆனந்தம். இது என்னப்பா கோல்டு ஆயிடுச்சு உடம்புன்னா. அந்த பிராமணன் வீட்டில் அந்த பஞ்சமகா யஜ்ஞாஸ் எல்லாம் நடந்துன்னு இருக்கு டெய்லி. கிரேட் பூர் பிராமணன். அவன் வீட்டில் எது தொட்டாலும் கூட அந்த ஜீவனுக்கு அந்த உடம்பு தங்கம் ஆயிடுறது. This mongoose body became gold. From that time, this mongoose is searching for another side also. I want to make gold. இதுதான் ரியல் யஜ்ஞம். இங்கே ஏதோ கண்டிப்பாக ஏதோ இந்த பவர் இருக்கு. அந்த பிராமணர் வீட்டில் அவர் சாப்பிடாமலே கூட he is doing அதிதி யஜ்ஞம். That's why whatever the food particles are there, it made that body of that mongoose like a gold. And from that time onwards, this mongoose is searching for another place, such a powerful place. And the mongoose heard that Yudhishthira doing just big Rajasuya yaga, Dharmaputra. And this mongoose thought, aha, Dharmaputra is a great person. That too he is doing a Rajasuya yaga. Many people are coming and eating there. And a great Krishna, Vyasa, many people are coming, great people. Dharmaputra also is very great. Therefore, let me go and just roll somewhere in that food dining hall. Okay, once if I roll there, the left side also may become gold. And the asayoda and it went there, that mongoose, and started rolling in that dining hall, wherever they have taken food in that place. But it is as it is. It has not become gold, ordinary skin. And that mongoose was so disappointed. How long I can move with this half gold body, half normal body? When can I make my half of the body also gold? It was so disappointed. With that disappointment, that mongoose is loudly telling, this is not yajnam, this is not yajnam. Rajasuya yagam, this is not a yaga, real yaga, it is shouting. And Dharmaputra heard that. He was so angry and wild, annoyed. Hey, why this mongoose is telling? And Vyasa Bhagavan is the one who knows everything. So, yajna dana tapah karma na tyajam. Panchamaha yajnas one has to perform. Why? What is the reason? Why one has to perform? Yajno danam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. The reason, hetu, Lord Krishna giving. Why one has to compulsorily follow yajna karma, worshipping the Lord, or how you have to translate yajna? If now, performing one's own duty as the worship of the Lord. Yeah, underline. Yajna means, Swamini, nowadays what yajna I am going to do? We may think. Arjuna, Krishna's statement will become redundant, irrelevant if I take in that manner. Okay. Therefore what I will come to conclusion? This is not for Kali Yuga. This is not for me. Therefore what? Bhagavad Gita gives only punyam. Read fast. We will read like that. If you take yajnam with literal meaning. What yajnam? Big yajna shala, they conduct a lot of homams and all. If you take literally that yajna, this statement of Lord Krishna become irrelevant for me in this Kali Yuga. Now you are interested in making that Lord Krishna's statement irrelevant? No. Then how to translate this? Bhagavan's intention must be relevant to all people all the time. Then how to translate it for these days? According to this, how to translate this yajna now? This is the method you have to translate. What is that? Whatever duty I perform, my family duties, my social duties, all these duties I am performing as a worship to the Lord. There may not be a pillayar, there may not be a puja arati. When I am giving bath to my kid, my grandson, my granddaughter, or to my small baby, if I am giving bath, what puja involved there? Nothing. I am dressing up my child, or I am feeding my husband, or other parents, elders. When I am doing, there is no puja involved there. But if I look at that duty as a worship to the God, it is a worship for me. That feeding my husband or elders in the family, it becomes yajna. Yajna. That is called yajna. So therefore, if you do with that intention, with that motive, with that attitude, with that perception, pavanani manishinam, it purifies you like anything. அப்போ ஸ்நானமே வேண்டாமா சுவாமினி అని கேட்காதுங்க. Not external purity. Internal purification, tremendous internal purification, chitta shuddhi vandadam. Purification. Pavanani manishinam. All these purifiers won't work there. No. Yeah. These external purifiers, air purificationers, so many are there, no? Nothing in front of this purificator. No, it purifies the whole personality. Antakarana shuddhi take place. Pavanani. That is the meaning. Manishinam, one who values inner growth. Manishi means what? Manisha asya asti iti manishi. The one who is viveki in its artham. Who is having discrimination. Vivekam. Discrimination negative sense la எடுக்கக்கூடாது. ரொம்ப டிஸ்கிரிமினேட் பண்றாருன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. அது வேற டிஸ்கிரிமினேஷன். இங்க பாசிட்டிவா எடுத்துக்கணும். என்ன டிஸ்கிரிமினேஷன் இது? விவேகம். விவேகம் மீன்ஸ் வாட்? What to do, what not to do. What is right, what is wrong. This is called viveka. Manisha anna viveki. Manisha asya asti iti manishi. Manishinam means those people who value their inner growth. Who are discriminate people? Vivekis, tell me now. Not other people. You are all manishis. Why? You are all working for inner growth. Antakarana, internal growth you want. That is called, the one who values inner growth is called manishi. For those people, so pavanani, those who perform their duties with this intention, Yajnam also, while doing dhanam also, I should not feel, nanda dhanam pandren. No. I thank Lord to give me an opportunity to be my hand on the top. The person who gives charity, his hand is on the top or bottom? Top. Who is giving charity? So, my hand is on the top while giving. அப்பா எனக்கு என்ன பாக்கியம் கிடைச்சிருக்கு. இப்படி போனா நிர்பாகியம்னு அர்த்தம். இப்படி போனா பாக்கியம், மகாபாகியம். இப்படி நினைச்ச this person, that dhanam become what? Yajnam. That dhanam is purifies you. That is Panchamaha Yajnam, that dhanam. Therefore, one segment of society and another segment of society imbalance comes when a person is not doing dhanam. Dhanam நிறைய பண்ணாதான் இன்பேலன்ஸ் இருக்காது. அந்த இன்பேலன்ஸ் வந்ததுன்னு சொசைட்டிலோ a lot of atrocities will take place. Unrest take place in the minds of the people. Once imbalance comes, I am only eating, not sharing in artham. Dana means what? Sharing. Sharing what? Anything. Whatever I have, money, any type of wealth I can share, knowledge I can share, even listening to others' words. Okay. Yeah, give your ear to others. நல்ல வார்த்தை எதை சொல்லு பாப்போம் சொல்லும் போது சொல்லப்பா எனக்கு டைம் இல்லை இப்போ நான் போயிட்டு வரேன் அப்படி சொல்லக்கூடாது. கிவ் யுவர் டைம் டு யுவர் சில்ட்ரன், கிவ் யுவர் டைம் டு யுவர் எல்டர்ஸ். டு லிசன், யூ ஹாவ் டு லிசன். தட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ தானம். Whatever you have, give much more from that. Okay, that is dhanam. Your perception is what? This is Bhagavan's duty I am doing. Then that dhanam become what? It's a yajnam. It becomes Panchamaha Yajnam that purifies you. Then tapas also. Like this, yajna, dana, tapa, karma, pavanani. They are the purifiers. Purifiers of what? See, if there is impurity, snanam you are taking. Snanam you are taking for what? Dosha apanayanam. To remove the dirt. Dosha apanayanam. Apra enna pannuvel? Guna adhanam. You apply powder, scent, all these things. Guna adhanam. So, dosha apanayanam. Edo dosham irundadane snanam pannanum. To you remove impurities, you are purifying yourself with the bath. Similarly, to become pure, purer, purest, what impurity I was having, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, jealousy, hatred, poramai, complaints, regrets, hurt, guilt, in the impurities ella ekkachakama irukappa. In the impurities ponada antakaranam shuddhamagum. And antakaranam shuddhamanada, the person can give up yajnadana tapah karma. Until you become purer and purer, you are not supposed to give up yajnadana tapah karma. அழுக்கு இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். காம, குரோத, ஈர்ஷா, அசூயா இருக்கிறவருக்கு, ராகா, துவேஷா இருக்கிறவருக்கு இது பண்ணிண்டே இருக்கணும். அம்மா டைம் இல்லையே சுவாமினி, பிஸி. ஏன்னு யூ ஆர் பிஸி, நோ, தேர்ஃபோர் யூ ஹாவ் டு டூ. இது என்ன வம்பு? பிஸியா இருக்க நான் பண்ண முடியலன்னு சொன்ன, இல்ல நீ பிஸியா இருக்க அதனால பண்ணணும். என்ன சுவாமினி, வாட் யூ ஆர் டாக்கிங்? என்ன? எஸ், deliberately, knowingly I am talking. I am not talking. What Krishna is talking, knowingly. Who are all busy, they do more interactions with the world. See the logic here. Very interesting. Who are all busy, they are doing more interaction. இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு செல், இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு லேண்ட்லைனு, அந்த பக்கம் ஒரு லேப்டாப்பு, பிரவருத்தி. Lot of busy and somebody is calling bell, and the pakka in the pakka, very busy. You are doing more interaction. The more interaction you are doing, there is a possibility of more raga, dvesha. Attachment, aversion is unavoidable. You cannot avoid totally raga, dvesha when you are doing interactions. Totally you can never avoid. So pravritti you have, you are busy, pravritti is there, you are so hyperactive. Once you are hyperactive, you are supposed to get more raga dvesha, bound to come. Padapadapu, anxiety, tension, all these will come. Once they are coming, your antakranam will become more impure and impure. Day by day, this raga is building up, dvesha is building up, increasing more and more. And you are daily. One lady is telling yesterday, under lot of tension, son marriage, daughter marriage, so many interactions, and mother health is not right, her brother health is not right, and at that situation, she has, she thought, yes, I will get some problem. She had got skin problem, definitely. But she stopped worshipping the Lord intensely. What Shastra says, that time only intensely you have to do puja. Therefore what? Continue puja. For what? Antakarna suddhyartham. Cannot drop. Therefore, Lord Krishna says, do your duty. Okay? More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.